So it might really be an 8th Chaos Emerald. And I ain't talking about the Master of the Emerald, I'm talking about the 8th Chaos Emerald. So what's going on, right, is in Sonic the Hedgehog, Fang the Hunter, right? Issue 1 of this shit, he goes to meet up with Sonic. They fight. Sonic gets suplexed and everything. But after he whooped their ass, that's when he let us know, Fang did, that he's looking for the 8th Chaos Emerald. Sonic was like, there's no such thing in that shit. So they leave and they go to Mushroom Hill Zone, and they ass is getting hunted by fucking Knuckles, if you see at the bottom. Issue 2 of this shit. After he figures out that he's getting hunted by Knuckles, he finds out a way to get behind Knuckles. They fighting shit, right? While they fighting, Sonic is on his way over somewhere, and they see this mystery battleship. That bitch just take off. They don't know how to fucking take off, so they go back to the workshop to figure it out. These motherfucking Knuckles and Fang still fighting. He end up meeting with Bean and them, right? After letting Bean and them go, he tells them that he's looking for the 8th Chaos Emerald. So Knuckles is like, it's only fucking 7 of them. What the fuck are you talking about? You talking about the Master Emerald? I'm gonna whoop your ass. He said, no, not the Master Emerald. It's in his fucking name. The 8th one is orange, or maybe gold, or maybe rainbow. He's like, there's no such thing of that shit. Get the fuck off my island. So they leave, right? And they go to this other island, which looked like Dr. Robotnik already took over. They get there and try to use the computers, but they couldn't use it because of the water. They start to almost drown. Just before they drown, though, this damn hand thing come and save them. It was Dr. Robotnik, the latest issue. Dr. Robotnik want them to tell them what the fuck are they doing there. So he tells them that he's looking for the 8th Chaos Emerald. He's like, what? There's another one? And he tells them, he's like, all right, what color is it? And he's like, well, maybe orange, gold, or maybe multicolored. Any special properties? He's like, not that I know of. So now he getting mad. He said, where you hear about it? Oh, I know a guy. I have contacts. So you just making this shit up. He said, it is real. I prove you're all wrong. So Dr. Robotnik was like, you know what? This shit seems familiar. I need your help. He's like, what if we don't help? I'm a fucking professional. You got to hire me. He's like, all right, fuck it, then. I'm finna kill your ass. So they decided to work with him. He's like, all right, I need you to go surf for my work ship. This motherfucker keep disappearing from somewhere. I don't know how. It probably could be a fucking 8th Chaos Emerald. So they was like, all right, we'll work with you. He's like, good, get the fuck out and go find it. So back at the workshop, Tails and Sonic is still trying to figure out what's going on with this goddamn that battleship. Fang and them find the battleship, right? So they get up there and it's like the video game and shit. They go through there and it's like the game. They end up finding what they think is the 8th Chaos Emerald, right? This robot come, they had to fight that motherfucker. So they fight the bitch, right? Then they end up getting it, but it wasn't the 8th Chaos Emerald. It was the Wart Topaz. And if you've been reading Sonic, that's something from Dr. Starline. Basically like he's supposed to be like the new Dr. Eggman. He created the fucking replacements for Sonic and Knuckles. Its own power is meager, but with a significant charge, it can warp space into an amazing degree. He's like, I thought this is the 8th Chaos Emerald. Ain't no such thing. They ass was pissed because they was telling him it wasn't. They said Dr. Eggman tasked us with finding emeralds on this damn this place. We found this shit in the remote island cave, but the Wart Topaz has no power of its own. It requires a charge, and thus it isn't powerful of its own. So there was no need to report it. So it's like, how about we take this shit and we act like we was never here? So how about I kill your ass and act like it wasn't never here? Kill him, as that shit ended and will be concluded. In the next issue of Fang the Hunter, which you see in his hand, look like it could be turning into the 8th Chaos Emerald, or a prototype emerald, or an artificial emerald. Even if you go back and look at the first issue cover, they're kind of hinting at it right there. Who knows though? What y'all think? Is there an 8th Chaos Emerald or not?